Hello, Bobcat family, and welcome to our new weekly special, Pause for a Minute. Pause for a Minute is Parents Active with Students, and each week we will provide you with different strategies, activities, and resources that you can use at home in order to ensure your child is still practicing skills from school. This week we are focused on math fact fluency. One of the major goals in math classrooms is to help students learn their basic math facts efficiently, gain fluency with their use, and over time retain that fluency. Fluency of math facts will help students solve multi-step math problems. Math fact fluency involves adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. So, what are some activities that you can use at home to ensure that your students are continuing to practice their math fact fluency? One idea is flashcards. Flashcards can be bought at stores like Dollar Tree, Walmart, Magic Mart, or even Target. Or you can make these cards at home with construction paper, index cards, or even regular paper. Write several problems on the cards, and this can be for multiplication, subtraction, dividing, or adding, and have students just drill and practice these cards over and over again. You can call them out while students are waiting on dinner to be finished, while they are getting dressed in the morning for school, or just riding up and down the road. Make it fun and make it interesting for students that they are engaging in their math fact fluency. Another idea for math fact fluency activity is roll and add. You can use dice, small, or you can find large dice at 5 and below, and students roll 2 dice and they add the numbers on there. Another thing that you can integrate into your dice fun or any of these math fact fluency activities is comparing numbers. So they're playing a game, you can have your whole family involved, they can roll and add, and then compare to see who has the largest number or the smallest number. Another math fact fun activity that you can use at home with your child and involve the whole family is with playing cards. Playing cards is a great way for students to practice their math fact fluency. So they are going to pull 2 cards. You can make it interesting by having them pull 3 cards, have them add them together or subtract them or multiply them to see again who has the largest number or the smallest number, or even who have the numbers that are equal. This is going to make sure students are continuing to practice those math fact fluency. And then we have dominoes. Dominoes is a great math fact fluency activity that you can use again with your whole family or just one-on-one practice with your child. It is going to have the same concept in the fact that the dice as well as the playing cards have, where they're going to pull a domino and they're going to just add the numbers, subtract, or multiply the numbers on the dominoes. And don't forget to compare those numbers to reinforce the skills of comparing numbers. Dominoes, playing cards, dice, as well as flashcards can all be found at your local Dollar Tree, Walmart, Target, any type of store that sells educational and game type products. Pause for a Minute will continue to involve all things that we are doing at school into different fun activities and resources you can have at home. You can also use math fact fluency websites in order to ensure your students are practicing. We all know it is a digital world. It is the 21st century. So we can't forget those things that you can use on your iPad, your tablet, your phone, your desktop, or laptop. So these are a few websites that you can use with your child. LearningGamesForKids.com and aplusmath.com are great tools for you to use at home. Extra Math is a great website. It is one website that we actually use at school with our students every single day. If you come and visit us in our cafeteria, you'll see that on our wall we have those students who have successfully completed their math fact fluency, adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing. So we are really working really hard with our students at school, and we would like you to work just as hard with them at home so that we can come together and make sure our students are successful. So what do we need for you to do? First, make sure that your students are getting the fact into memory so that it can be recalled. Second, ensure that they develop fluency so that they can recall it without thinking. And then third, make sure that your students are practicing the recalling the fact frequently, enough to maintain automatic recall. And that is definitely where you come into play. We're doing it at school, and we would love for you to do it at home with your child as well. It is important that we are working together to make sure that our students are successful at Hanford. If you have any questions or need any more ideas on how to involve different activities at home to ensure that your students are practicing their math fact fluency, be sure to contact your child's teacher via email or phone call. So let's get to work. See you next week for Pause for a Minute.